do think that there is a larger discussion about Red Dead Online and that we need to have eventually about game design versus immersive experience and comparing the Red Dead Online multiplayer experience versus the solo player one. But I actually want to talk about something so much more important than Red Dead Online: sexism in gaming.
You gotta love that she had to set up a story about Red Dead Redemption, a story that people actually care about, to talk about something that's only personal to her.
Overrevved, second variable.
So apparently G4 TV is back, something that I personally didn't really grow up with. I remember watching like maybe 3 episodes of this show when I was in elementary school, but by the time I was in middle school, this show I believe was canceled. So I personally have no direct ties or feelings about Xplay or Attack of the Show. But for the fans who actually care about this franchise and seeing it be revived and then turn against them by attacking them, because this isn't an attack at the industry, this is an attack against the consumer. Because don't get me wrong, there are a lot of things that happen in the game industry, or actually any form of media, that is not the best. From movies with Harvey Weinstein to gaming with the recent issue with Activision. And when most fans found out about this, they didn't want to support these corporations. But what she's talking about here has nothing to do with gaming. It doesn't have anything to do with women in a sense, because mainly what she's talking about is things that only affect her.
G4 is brought up in various channels, even in this YouTube channel. We have the chat in front of us. I can see you. Without a doubt, there will be backlash because I'm not as bangable as the previous host.
She's reading comments that she doesn't need to read. Comments that attack her physical appearance, which is not nice, but...
Help me! Oh my god! My
eyes! There is something that I want to bring up, which is many shows similar to Xplay and Attack of the Show had the same format, where there was this attractive female who would discuss gaming or anything in pop culture, and that would promote the show. So you can look at IGN, where they had Jessica Chobot and recently Cindy Goodman. They would do the Daily Fix, and a lot of the comments there would talk about their appearance. The same thing would happen with someone like Tara Long on Destructoid. This is something that's common online in general. Like, even if you're on Twitch and you're not someone who's completely famous and you're showing your freaking tits out, then you can't blame the audience who's there, who's going to react to that. If you want to be considered for your talent as a games journalist, then maybe write stories that actually affect real people and not just people on a TV show like yourself. That story that she skipped over about Red Dead being shut down could affect people's job, so it would be to their best interests to help get that taken care of so that these people don't lose their jobs. A lot of contract employees who work for Rockstar might lose their job. So if the fans want and are demanding support from this game, then it is to your best interest as a journalist to promote that story. And the sad thing about it is that this isn't something that's coming from the heart. She's literally reading off a prompter to discuss her feelings about how people in the comments are attacking her physical appearance.
Stop it. Get some help.
How is that heartfelt? How is that real? How is that anything to care about if you have to write this down and read it off a teleprompter? That's not real. This is completely fake outrage, and probably to help drive views to this channel, because this channel isn't doing that well from what I can see. Ultimately, sex sells. Sex is one of the most important parts of sale in general. Like, if I'm selling a phone, I'll sell you the fact that it helps you with ladies or some bullshit like that. This is something that is going to be a part of any industry.